Greetings and salutations, Relax Gamer Nation, and welcome back to Space Engineers Abandoned Frontier with me, Sick RG. Hello, I am sick, and you can probably tell that in my voice. I had COVID. I mentioned that all in the previous video, the alien planet video. But I am well enough to do a bit of recording here and there. So, I fixed the issue with the base. The base... Junker stores. Wars. What? Was that there last time? I don't think it was. Security Station Alpha. Okay. So, I had an issue with the Security Station Alpha the last time. It was not set to the right faction. Which is unfortunate, and that's just how it happens sometimes. You build these things, you drop them down, and then you discover you screwed up. Well, I screwed up there too. I plopped down the wrong building. And there's a junker store about that far away. So, my problem here is I'm sure it's going to be very difficult to take out. To work on, to get to, well, it might be difficult to get to. I don't recall what the terrain was like. Let's, shoot, there's a storm over in that direction. That's not good. We like storms. We like storms a lot, don't we? Don't we, chat? Don't we, comments? We love storms. Yeah. So, with the sick aspect, or the, sick aspect? With being sick, this is not going to get the same attention as I try and put into the other videos, where I edit a lot of stuff out. I fix a few things, I cut things out, I chop, dice, julienne fries, you know, stuff like that. So this is going to be mostly unedited. However, I do have a pause button set up, so I can pause it whenever I start on something and then unpause it, etc., you know? But, is that storm gone? No. Storm's still going on, and I don't want to fly in that direction. Okay, awesome. I would like to do a little bit of a recon over there with the plane to see what we're dealing with. What the terrain is like primarily. I want to check what the terrain is like to see if I can get a rover over there, or if I'm going to have to build like a base of some sort. Like a little mini base that has the basics in order to build armored blocks of blocks. Because I suspect the turrets that I have set up over there are longer range than I have set up, like the last time. So that's going to be fun. The bullfrog is being worked on, not worked on, filled up. It's probably already filled up and charged up. I'm just waiting for this damn storm to go away. Ideally, I'd like to take my Hermit over there to take a look at things. It's got a decent range. But I think I'm going to need to build something a little more specialized. I might actually have to build like a cargo plane. Not like anything ginormous, like a freaking Hercules or anything of that sort. Just something small, decently streamlined, and able to get cargo over there, because this thing does not have much cargo space. It has cargo space in the cockpit. That's about it. There's nothing else. Just the cockpit. And I think it's like 2,000 liters, 5,000 liters in the cockpit. Okay. So we could fill 5,000 liters worth of stuff in there, but that's not going to be enough to put down a little bit of a scrum base, a little bit of construction base. Another thing that I want to do is get our nano factory, assembler, nano assembler. I think it's nano assembler. I want to get that up and running because that's, I think, the last thing we need in our production system is a nano thingy-madoop. Okay, it does have an access point there. But what I want to do is probably put a block there and then build it out a bit. Or maybe I should put it in a different location. Actually, we have a decent area to build stuff over here. I just need to actually get the cargo system moving. So what I'm going to do for safety, for time, and stuff like that, we're about 6 minutes in, and I'm going to quickly hit the pause button here. It's that button. And I'm going to do some infrastructure here on the base. And then unpause when I'm done. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, see you in a moment. Okay, so I moved a few things around. I moved our advanced assembler over here. Built our nano assembler right here. Over here, I'm building a heavy assembler. Heavy refinery, because apparently I have saberoid carcasses or something like that. And the only thing that can tear down saberoid carcasses is the heavy refinery. I'm not entirely sure why, but that's the case. And I have no idea what I'm getting from the saberoid carcasses. I have like 1 1/4 or something like that. So since it's still sunny for the most part, and we don't have a storm in the sky at the moment, you know how often that will change, we are going to okay, we're gonna back off here. We're gonna take this for a little bit of a flight. I don't need any of that stuff right now. Close those up. And, up and away. Man, this thing takes off so easily. It's crazy. And I don't have to use a lot of thrust for some weird reason. It's cool. So we're at a thrust of 5%. Our speed is slowing down, so we're going to have to bring our thrust up to 10%. Just to keep level. We're going to do a quick check over at the junker. Oh, wow, that's completely different direction. But they have ores. Oh, I think we're going to have to increase the thrust a little more. Because going up is not as fast as just cruising. I don't have a fancy script on. I'm just using my keys. That's tempting. Okay, yeah, we're doing a recon of the territory, the ground that we're going to have to cover to see if we can get there in a rover. Maybe we need to build a big rover with basic amenities? Back off a little bit. I love this plane. Even though it's weirdly balanced to the back, so I had to put that 4th wheel on there. I don't want to get too close to this thing. It looks like we could drive there. It shouldn't have any weapons that are... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh. No, 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 no. That's a little too close to my comfort. It's a big place, and it's got a lot of turrets. Okay, well, let's veer off. Let's head over to the junker store. It's ores, so I have no idea if that's basic ores or if it's going to include non-basic ores. And what type of armaments are going to be equipped on it? Does it have any weapons? It has no weapons. That's interesting. That was unexpected. Okay. So the terrain is kind of crazy. We could probably easily get over there with a rover, but it's a long ways, and although the terrain doesn't look too dangerous from up there, if we do a low pass of the ground here, we have a whole bunch of hills and gullies and other things. So we might want to actually create some sort of aircraft in order to build a small little skirmish base. And where is my house? Vacation, garage, Silicon, home base, Helgen. So yeah, a rover would be a little bit of a problem, I think. So I think my plan right now is we need a little bit more resources. We need to find gold because we need that for some of the advanced stuff. We need the other advanced materials, which unfortunately we can't find on this planet. Nice landing. I'm actually surprised how well this is flying. When I was flying it on my on the world that I built this in, it wasn't flying as good as it is here. It's interesting, actually. Okay, so yeah, we need to make a flight vehicle. I don't know how long it's going to take us to actually get to that security station. Obviously, with an aircraft, it takes like no time. But in game time, right? Independent miners. What? We're getting spawns? What? That's kind of cool. I'm actually quite surprised that Junker Store doesn't have guns on it. Might have guns on the inside. They don't like us, so I'm not sure how we can fix that. We use like no fuel. We're just running on the two warfare batteries that we have installed in this thing. Look. Perfect. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so this Ever refinery is up and running, so it's connected to the system. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do another pause here. Because I think we need to make some items, and my voice is being crackly, so give me a moment. Okay, so I think I'm getting to the end of actually ending this video. I know the last couple of videos have been really short, but, well, consider my situation, you know, COVID, being sick, stuff like that. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, look, what do we got here? This looks like a garage. It is not a garage. It is a hangar. This hangar is built to fit the plane. Unfortunately, I got a slight problem with that. Wheels don't cooperate too well on blocks these days. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's really weird. And I did park this thing in the hangar, and then I started building things around, and this thing started dancing like mad. So I was like, yeah, I got to get this out of the hangar. And then when I finish building the hangar, maybe then, at that point, I can actually fit that in here. I need to put down the fueling thingy-me-doops. Maybe I'll do something from the ceiling instead of from the side. Yeah, that could work. I haven't quite decided on how to do that, or what to do, or stuff like that. But I did put a lightning rod on top of here and connect it to the cargo system. Now, this is at an odd angle. This is at a 45-degree angle. In order for you to build a building on a 45-degree angle that is actually connected to your base, you need to do something like this. I put down a hinge. I changed it to 45 degrees. Then, before I attached anything to this hinge, I access the conveyor port here. Went to info and selected convert to station. That then changes this into a stationary hinge. So then you can start attaching things to it, and you can actually go down into the voxels too, like I did here. Super simple. Something you should probably use regularly if you like to do off-angle stuff. Whoa. By the time you see this hangar next time, maybe, I don't know. I think I'm going to be done with this video for now until I can get a little bit better. Which means I'm probably going to post this video as is. Yeah, I know. It sucks. 21 minutes? Oh my god. So short. Well, you know, I don't recommend it. But if you want to know what I was going through with this COVID stuff, get COVID. But I highly don't recommend it. It's definitely not worth it. So, at least I got something out this week on both these thingies. This doesn't belong here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I also moved the auto crafting thingy over here so that I had a larger screen, because this long screen was not enough for all the stuff that Industrial Overhaul throws your way. Oh yeah. There's that. I added a bit more stuff to this. I got a few more no BPs cleared off, mainly of the new stuff. Look, sun. Hey, sun. Oh, there's still lightning. Yeah. That's great. I also fixed this. Not sure if you guys noticed, but there was a hole here. And it was annoying, and so I tore this down and rebuilt it. It's hard finding these pieces in the catwalk block pack thingy-me-doop. Thingy-me-doop. Lots of thingy-me-doops. But this is sized enough to fit the plane. And it fits in there quite nicely. I just gotta figure on setting up the refueling port, finishing off this little hangar, including the outside, because anytime I build on this hangar and there's a vehicle inside, the vehicle bounces and dances like crazy. It's really weird. We'll just do something like this. Aw. Ran out of girders. There. So yeah, I've done a bit of stuff, paused, and yeah, I built a hangar. This way I can easily just back out of the hangar, turn it around, and then go, woo! You know? Woo! Woo! But that's going to be it for this episode of Abandoned Frontier. I hope you enjoyed what I could bring to you here, considering that I have COVID. So, anyway, until next time, I have been Relaxed Gamer. This has been COVID with RG, with Sick RG, and this has been Abandoned Frontier. Anyway, until next time, I will see you guys later. Ciao.